Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to my Robinhood portfolio. As always, hope you guys had a fantastic day of trading today. And again, want to thank you guys for the support on the channel. If you like the content, if you like the video series, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And if you are a subscriber, make sure to hit that bell button to get alerts and updates on all new content posted on the channel. Today, I thought I'd take a look at Verizon once again to kind of show you guys the completed dividend capture swing trade strategy that I employed a couple weeks ago for an ex-dividend date back on the 6th. If we take a look back on those dates here, you can see I put in a couple orders here, 90 shares in total for Verizon, 89 shares at $49.90. And you can see that trade executed here. Did another additional share as well, $49.84. Wanted to do 90 shares. For whatever reason, it was kind of a split trade there, so I went ahead, canceled the order, put it back in to get that additional 90 shares here bought. And then you can also see that I qualified for a dividend of $54.87 scheduled for November 1st for the payment date. And again, that ex-dividend date was on the 6th of October. If we take a look back up on top here, you can see that after I went ahead and jumped into the stock, it did trend down here quite a bit, so I had to wait a couple weeks before able to get out of the stock here. But today, as you can see here, the stock trended up very nicely, at one point getting up to $50.31 or so in early morning trading. And then it did kind of pull back here quite considerably over the day of trading. But I was able to get out of the stock with a nice little swing trade in addition to the dividend capture. So again, I went ahead and bought 44.36.56 as well as 49.84. So essentially about 44.87 or so, 88. And then went ahead and sold off at 45.09.99. So made a nice little swing trade as well as that $54 dividend. So you can see here that was 90 shares. I sold off at 50.11. Total equity value there, 45.09.99. And again, if we take a look at the 44.37 rounding off, and 50, so about 44.87 versus the 45.09. Made a nice little swing trade there. And again, the dividend up on top, 54.87. So about an $80, $90 trade there when you consider the dividend and the swing trade opportunity. So that's kind of how I've been managing the portfolio. Sometimes you're not able to get out of a swing trade dividend capture right away. Verizon, this particular trade here is a perfect example of that. Had to wait a couple weeks, but after waiting a couple weeks here, the price did recover. It was able to get out of the trade, not only with the dividend, but also with a nice little swing trade as well. So I've been doing this for quite some time with a number of different stocks in the portfolio, and I typically employ this on stocks, and I'm more than happy to hold for the longer term. So Verizon here, a very good stock to do this with. I like this for a longer term play. If I can't get out of the dividend capture, if I can't get out of the swing trade, I'm more than happy holding this for the longer term because it has all of the characteristics I take a look at for companies in a buy and hold strategy, not only for dividend capture or swing trading opportunity as well. It's got a great dividend yield, 4.281. The PE ratio, price to earnings ratio, is very, very reasonable for this particular market class, 12.62. And it's got a great market cap, a large cap blue chip company, 198.46. for the market cap, and that is in billions, by the way. So very, very large company. It's a company that you can essentially buy and then forget about for 10 years, pick up the dividends along the way, and then when you do log back in to sell that stock off, you'll also have a nice capital appreciation as well. You can see over the last 5 years, 35.67, which does trail the overall S&P 500, but again, it's got a great dividend yield, yearly 4 to 5% dividend. And this, again, is a very good blue chip, large cap company with a very good dividend yield. All of the characteristics I typically look at for stocks that I will add to my portfolio. So, again, just wanted to talk a little bit about the completion of the dividend capture. Again, jumped in to the market before the ex-dividend date on October 5th with the October 6th dividend date, qualified for the dividend, and then also did a little bit of a swing trade to get out of that stock. So, swing trade, dividend capture, the perfect way to do this particular strategy. You do hope to get out of the stock a little bit more quickly than I did. I had to hold this stock for 2 weeks. Today was actually the second week that I held the stock, so 14 days, which is a little bit long to have all that capital tied up, but If it's in a quality company, you can really hold it there for the longer term. You just can't trade with that capital in the meantime while it's sort of sitting in there waiting for that stock to trend back up to get out of the stock. And sometimes when I do this type of dividend capture, swing trade opportunity, I just go ahead and keep the capital in the stock. I've done that with Ford. There's been quite a few trades I've done swing trades with. The stock I thought was performing well. I could have gotten out of a trade, but I went ahead, just went and held that particular capital in the company to get the dividend as well as a buy and hold type of strategy. So lots of different ways to play dividend capture, swing trading strategies. But for Verizon here, jumped in, held the stock for 2 weeks, and jumped out with the dividend captured as well as a great swing trade completion. So that's what I've been doing with my portfolio. Let me know if there's any other good stocks to do this with. I've been experimenting with different stocks. Portola, Ford were my initial stocks, and then I've been jumping into Verizon here. I'm also doing one with LB as well, dividend capture, swing trading opportunity. There's a few others I'm looking at. Prospect Capital, PSEC is one I've done in the past, but there are a number of other ones I'm currently taking a look at. But if you guys have any good stocks that you're also doing this strategy, employing the same type of swing trade, dividend captures type of strategy, please let me know. I'm always looking for new stocks to try this out with. So that's what's happening with the portfolio. That's what's happening with the Verizon swing trade here. Finally got out of it after 2 weeks. So kind of with that, I'll end the video. As always, if you guys enjoy my videos, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And until next video, we'll see you then.